Hey, get away. This is Alex. I'm a crew member that works on board, but right now I'm not on a cruise ship. I'm in Romania. This is country number 67 on my bucket list. So what you're gonna see in this video, if of course you decided to watch till the end, subscribe, like, and so on, you're gonna see a little bit of me walking around. So I'm gonna be vlogging on the go with no specific scenario. If you're up to this experience, let's go.
By the way, this is already the third part of my 10 days Euro trip, so if you want to watch two previous parts, I'll link them down below in the description.
So the video can be useful for those of you, for example, if you are traveling Europe or you want to see how the life in beautiful Romania looks like as of the ending of the October of 2025. So I'm just showing you around. So I got here last night, flew from Madrid, Spain. The flight was delayed. I was flying with Wizz Air. It was delayed for almost 2 hours and I arrived, well, more than 2 hours. I arrived in the middle of the night to the hostel, and there was an interesting surprise when I was checking in the hostel. First of all, the hostel is oof. Anyway, hello Bucharest, hello Romania. What is this introduction? It's 3 a.m. in the night and I'm looking for the ATM because in the hostel they don't accept the cards. What the heck? And I'm walking around and I cannot find one. Romania, what are you doing to me? And why? And there was a surprise. I needed to pay in cash. So they sent me out to look for the ATM. They told me where's ATM, but I was sleepy, I miss it, and then I was walking around in lonely city in the middle of the night. So that was the first introduction. But you know what? Today I was already walking around here in the central port, and after getting coffee, now I have much better introduction to the actual city. So thank you for that.
Surprisingly for me, especially coming from Lisbon, Portugal, and especially Madrid, Spain, everything here in Bucharest was much cheaper, sometimes up to 1.5 times comparing to Spain and Portugal. And also they have their own currency called lei, so keep that in mind. That particular cappuccino was consumed in bread and butter cafe, and it was $4, so not the cheapest one.
By the way, you can check the video of my travels in Madrid, Spain. And this is the next episode. This is my little Euro tour. I'm on vacation from the working on the cruise ships, so check it out. But now, after the morning coffee, my mood completely changed and I'm ready to go and explore the city right there. So what I already noticed, that there's a lot of construction going on, at least here in downtown. Actually, everything reminds me of my own town. This is Kyiv, Ukraine. I wasn't sure that they have, much fancier parts right here, but the downtown looks a little bit old school, former communist style and stuff. In terms of getting to the city, so yesterday I arrived in the middle of the night, so I just used Uber. I think it cost something like $18 or $19, 16 euros probably. However, I saw they have a train and there was also a bus available. Well, at least Google was showing me that the bus is still running at 2 a.m. in the morning. So just so you know. If you're looking for mom, it's here in Romania. Found myself in a nice surrounding. It's a beautiful park with super chilled vibe. So far, even though it's middle of the week, it's Wednesday noon right now, the atmosphere, at least here in downtown, super chill. Look, even the pigeons are chilling on the sun. Maybe some police passing by, but who cares? And this nice building, I don't know if you can see it against the sunbeams, but this looks Hungarian style to me. We have those ones in Ukraine. By the way, if you don't know, I'm from beautiful Ukraine. I cannot go home, and you always can support by spreading awareness about my lovely Ukraine or just donating people of Ukraine in the link down below. A little bit of a glimpse of the spark. You see there's even a little boat. I guess you can rent. So in this video, there's going to be a lot of clubs, a lot of nightlife, a lot of touristic destinations, a lot of boys and girls, whatever you're up to. No, it's not. It's not true. It's just a little clickbait. Basically, I'm just going to be walking around and vlogging on the go without no specific scenario, without special plan. So let's go with me. If you need me to tell you about that building, it says Ministry of Justice, I guess Ministry of Justice. This is the continuation of the spark. Let me tell you, so far I like what I see. And if some Romanians are watching this, hey, don't take this as I'm judging something, or or I'm giving some suggestion to somebody. I'm just a regular traveler. I've been around and this is my country 67 right now, so but I have no expectations, never. If I'm traveling, never. I never have expectations about the place. I always live in the room for the place and the new country to impress me. That's the magic of traveling. So if you are from Romania, again, I'm not judging anything, just commenting and showing what I see around. This is for my Ukrainian spectators. The coffee shop / bakery with the name Fornetti. We used to have those. Not sure if that brand still exists. And there's a lot of coffee shops here around. And the prices are very democratic, let's put it this way. Very economic. There's something that is called Lucul, so I guess they call it lake, but it looks more of like a river or the canal. But I think it has a still water. I mean, it's not moving, the water here. However, once again, it looks more like a canal. And as you see, it's long that way and extends also this way. My hostel is on the bank of this canal. But if you look at the map, there's kind of river have an extension. All right, so I just crossed the road and found myself, so this is this canal right there. And there's some metro station, and now I found myself at some other park. It should be in front of the parliament. That's where I'm going to be heading to. I know this parliament building is very famous. It's very iconic, so I can see it already behind the trees. Gonna go and explore. Now a couple of words already, my observation of crossing the road. I notice, being in Lisbon and Spain, where drivers are more disciplined, let's put it this way. Here, I noticed a couple of times the drivers were just like, they care less about the pedestrians. Well, that reminds me, my Eastern Europe. Again, I feel kind of related to these places because I'm from beautiful Ukraine. And now I found Romania very close mentally, obviously geographically, and I don't know, it's so nice to be here. So nice. Also, they have a bike lanes. I'm not sure if they have a rental bicycle or city bikes, but they do have bike lanes, and this is amazing. Now in this video I'm going to be talking about you guys, the citizens of this particular city. I'm not be judgmental, it just I'm going to be showing you from the perspective of a traveler how handy is this place. Going to be making my comments and stuff. Now in terms of a language, it's easier for me to connect with the people, I would say, first of all, because I do share with them this Eastern European identity, that's that. And also because I know Latin language, and Romanian's a Latin language. Well, I know Spanish, well, till a certain extent I can speak. I can kind of understand a little bit of it. So here it is, look, the parliament. By the way, I sign up for the walking tour in the afternoon at 3 p.m. So I'm gonna walk around with this walking tour, and I'm gonna learn more about the place and its citizens, because again, I love to explore the place. I don't know about you, but I love to explore the place being there on the set, not through Wikipedia or AI or whatever it is. I don't like museums. I like to see the vibe of the real life of Bucharest this time. One of my interests is also architecture. That's why in this video I'm going to be showing you some buildings and places that I'm passing by, because I used to be a designer of interiors and it didn't happen. I became entertainer. I'm working on cruise ships, by the way. You can check out the whole playlist about that experience right there. Thank you in advance. All right, so I have bombarded you with information about myself. Now let's make this video useful. Let me show you around. I'm recognizing this constructivism, I guess, this communist style architecture. Passing by police, so better don't mess up. Or my perspective is, you know, police, it's something that helps us, so I'm in a good hands. Let me show you the perspective from here. This Parliament Palace in all its glory. And here is National Institute of Statistics. I'm not sure the statistics of what. I guess they're counting something, you know, making sure that everything is counted so the AI can make their research. Do you think we still need those institutions in our world, or a couple of apps and a couple of IT guys can easily replace it? I don't know. The world is changing. Parliament from different angle. And then what I see, a lot of Dutch. I think it's very patriotic. Dacia is the car that produced here. I was just thinking of how to understand if this is Romanian speak English. I noticed because I communicate with a lot of Romanians on a cruise ship, and they use the word, for example, instead of the, obviously English is not my first language, I'm not criticizing anybody, you know, and so on. But they're using the word, or they put A instead of O. So in the word honestly, they would say honestly, like this. So this is how I understand that they are Romanian, because of that particular word. And again, there's a couple of other things. But yeah. Oh, recognize my Eastern European people. You see these wires? Even government buildings, they have them. You cannot do anything without them here in Eastern Europe. It's like a Scotch tape, you know, if you put something on a tape, that's gonna work. The same here. Ministry of Finance, so that's where the money kept. And there's some group. I'm gonna be part of one shortly. But before that, I'm gonna need to recharge my batteries on the phone, and actually recharge a little bit because I really walk around today a lot and I didn't sleep good in the hostel. And I'm gonna show you the hostel. And in the night I was even thinking, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna change it. And I don't think I'm gonna do this tonight, but the hostel was okay, let me show you from the center how it looks like. Okay, less of me, more of a building. Now, I know that the history, well, I heard it somewhere, somehow, the history of that building is not super positive. I know that the former dictator Ceausescu was in charge of that, and it was a lot of money involved, money that could be spent in a better way, but hey, that government or parliament building already exists. If you want to know more about that place, then better Google or better come to beautiful Romania and explore this place on your own. I'm not sure I'm going to find out more about it during today's walking tour, which I'm excited to. I love some animals are chilling with their owners. A lot of pigeons around, nice vibe in the very center or the downtown of beautiful Bucharest, Romania. Probably some very important people are traveling from Parliament. That's why they invaded my video right there. You see the bicycle lane? I love it. Also about the people. People look good here, especially ladies. You know how to take care of themselves, and like probably most of the Eastern European ladies or the Central European ladies, they will put complete makeup. They will be fully prepared even to, you know, get off for the groceries or stuff. They're going to be completely prepared for that. And in terms of people, as I said, I can easily relate to the people of former Eastern Bloc, which I hope wouldn't be, but it already happened. And Eastern Europeans, Balkan people right there, Ukrainians. We have this, like one actually Romanian comedian would have say, actually Dragos his name. Kudos to you, Dragos, for your comedy right there. Also, there's another one I like, Victor Patrasan, or sorry if I'm spelling that incorrect, but they're my two favorite Romanian comedians. And one of them was saying, like, we are Eastern Europeans, we always can recognize one another. You know how? You can see this in the tip of the eye, forever sadness. It's always there. You can smile, but you cannot hide that forever sadness right here in the corner. I don't know how to describe, but you probably can see it. And I can see it in my people. I can generalize people from our part of the world. Meanwhile, a little bit of architecture for you. I love this stroll here. Once again, that's the ending of October right now. Now it's 17 Celsius. It's nice to walk around this trees right there. It has this nice autumn vibe. Leaves are turning yellow. Wow, very nice, comfortable. Very nice and comfortable weather. It would be different if it would be raining, but today I'm happy with the sunny weather. And thank you for this beautiful Romania. Again, feel the vibe. What do we know about fashion in wedding industry? By the way, I used to be a wedding host. Well, I am a host, so if you want a wedding, let me know. I can host it for you. I'm still full power and now more experienced, so I still can do that. And I used to host so many of them and international weddings when I was just starting my entertainment career in Ukraine. So this promenade or this park is part of that bigger architectural construction which starts with the parliament and continues right there. I'm in anticipation, but I can see a lot of construction going on, or reconstruction. Hey, I didn't check the safety rating obviously, but I feel like always trust my feelings. I feel super safe here. Of course, like in any other bigger city, it's a capital, you need to, you know, be careful and watch your surrounding, but I feel super safe. And I already can see there's a couple of groups of Spanish speaker and a German speaker, English speaker tours organized, so people just walking around and having fun. And as you see, it's closed, the area that I wanted to see, because of some construction ongoing. So by the time you visit, there's a chance it's going to be already renovated. See big square with those communist style buildings, big boulevard. Something that even Ukraine is suffering with. People are doing those bad things, and I don't support that. So look at this renovated area or under construction area. That one looks like a big shopping mall, and here a lot of things going on. This part is much busier than the one next to the parliament. I see some perfumes, and I was actually thinking to visit one of those because when I was traveling in the airport of Madrid, they took my deodorant, so I might visit that one and get the small one. Let's see. Thank you very much. So I think I got myself something for around 13, 14 euros, not sure. 60 lays. Here you go. This is a little perfume because mine was taken in the airport. Well, it was deodorant, but it was taken in the airport on the way here. So for the next 10 days, I need to smell good. And I know it's kind of replicas or the fake perfumes, but I do have nice perfumes, 3 actually nice perfumes back home. And obviously, since I'm a crew member, the room in my luggage is very limited, so I need to be very cautious with what am I buying, you know. So I got this perfume. They give me a couple to smell, and it's 50 milliliters. I hope it's gonna be okay for traveling, and it costs 13. I just checked, 13.68 in dollars. All right, so my hostel is just right there, you see. But to get there, I think I need to walk around. So I end up in metro, but I don't need it. I just need a way out. I know metro is very nice and it's an official way of traveling around the city or getting around. But the problem is, I mean, I don't need that right now. And as of now, I just need to cross that canal. Oh, I see. People are walking around because of this construction. So yeah, as you see, there's this construction going on, so there's a big chance by the time you are here, it's gonna be done. By the way, you can tell that you are in Eastern Europe. How? Well, look, all those posters on the buildings. This is so Eastern Europe. Again, I'm saying this not to criticize somebody, just the characteristics or something that diversify us. Again, you see, I'm related to you guys who are living here, that are diversifying us from other Slavs probably, or the other people, other nations. So I live actually in a very picturesque place. I'm in anticipation of the walking tour, which is going to be in a little bit more than an hour, to go and explore Romania better.
This is the hostel which I would not recommend, called Antique Hostel. They also give me the towel in the middle of the night, which was wet and it didn't smell good. In general, the accommodation, the room was not smelling good as well, and they didn't have enough outlets for everyone. That's why I'm using my power bank. But anyway, let's keep it nice and positive. There's gonna be a hostel later on in this video, which I would recommend.
So after chilling a little bit in the hostel, I'm out on the streets and I am here. I'm actually living in downtown, which is very convenient right there. So I'm on my way to the walking tour. I assume this place is very busy in the night. It looks good. It's lunchtime, so a lot of people are out having lunch, having fun. But I continue walking. In a few minutes, I should be reaching out the place of meeting. Wow, I like the vibe of this place. Nice. The old town here in Bucharest is amazing. I'm in anticipation to see it in the night. So stay tuned. That's the street and that's where I'm heading to. I believe that is the place. Why Starbucks in Eastern Europe looks much better than the Western Europe? Like, I've been to many Starbucks all around the world. In the United States, it's usually like, ooh. But this one looks like a museum. Got myself Starbucks, got the map, and meeting here. Found already our group guide, and meeting here in front of a very patriotic place right there.
This one is called the Anton, the oldest church and oldest building in Bucharest, here from 1499.
So my tour came to an end and it was very informative. The tour guide named Julian was very helpful and was given enough information. You know, some people trying to be funny, sometimes some people trying to be like very, you know, invasive. He was like, I don't know how to explain. He was very polite, super good English, and he kind of kept together the group. Group was not super big. It was maybe like 15 of us or something like that. So, and he was doing very moderate walk with us. So I'm very impressed. How did I find that one? On the Guru, whatever it is. And now I'm already on the way to the hostel, or actually don't know what to do. After this, I think I'm gonna go eat. I just saw the very nice sunset, so I'm gonna share on this public area right here. That's the way how it looks like, and it's just right here. As you see, a lot of renovation Bucharest experiencing at this time. Yeah, now after the tour, I know much more about Bucharest and stuff. So it was very, very informative. Kind of recommend you. I'm not going to be telling you everything that I learned about Romania. This is only because it should be intrigued for you to come on over here and learn for yourself. But let me tell you, big period of modern Romanian history, it's about communism. And so this is something that we're sharing together with Romania. And this is something that you don't want in your country. So if you see somebody's trying to say something, socialism, communism, run away from those people, or better not run, fight them, and, you know, let them know their spot. And hey, freedom of speech and communism, it's there's no connection between those two concepts right there. And this is the result, you know, this is the result that right now, after so many years after the communism, and they got rid of Ceausescu, who was this tyrant, this ruler, in 1989. What? It's already how many years? 35 years, 36 years. It's still the country is still trying to keep up,
Trying to recover.
and you know, looking for what right now Russia is doing to my lovely Ukraine. This is the answer, you know, like this is the Eastern Europe, the answer for you that, guys, if you see those communists, if you see those people from those authoritarian regime, you need to run away, or better, you know, support one another to fight them, because they are savages. Even right now, what's going on in Ukraine, look, they are today, they kill some innocent ladies right there, including children. So if you see the symbols of communism somewhere in the world, don't let these people rule, you know, run, or better fight them. So Romania is a little bit rough on the edges, but beautiful if you look at it from different angle or perspective. And architecture needs some renovation, but the country and its people are beautiful. If you're gonna ask me, I can tell that I feel very related to this place, and I like that it's a little bit rough on the edges, you know, that there's a lot of potential to change, to grow, and I wish all the best to beautiful Romania. So if you're planning to come here, you need to put aside all your prejudice and just do it. Oh, by the way, there is a tram. I love public spaces, public areas, public transportation, how the space organized, architecture and all that jazz. So I'm sharing that as well on the channel. But anyway, you should obviously try it for yourself. And I also like this great mix of everything. mix of different cultures, mix of different languages, architectural styles, and that's what makes this place so interesting and so unique. And again, the fact that it's not very like super organized. I mean, everything is functioning here, but I mean, as I said, it's kind of a bit rough on the edges here and there. I think that's the charm of the place. And I wish I could spend here a little bit more time. But anyway, I'm continuing with my trip. That's where our walking tour started today.
Then I went to the hostel, and in the evening I went out to eat something.
Let me tell you, the pizza there was amazing. There was also constant turnover of people. Nice. People there working quick, sufficient, and the pizza is amazing.
And after that I've experienced the evening vibe of the Bucharest downtown, which is great. Kindly recommend you. It's a really great place to be, and it's a party place on the weekends.
So I was just smoking shisha there, which is like a water pipe. It was around 15 bucks, 20, something like that.
In the grocery store encounter Ukrainian chocolates.
This place that I'm passing by, Barreria, it's very fancy. That's according to the guide from this morning tour. But I got my water, a little bit of a snacks, and I'm gonna go and enjoy tea in the hostel and relax because I couldn't sleep the last night. Look at this, what I see here in front. That's why it's called Little Paris. But traveling actually can make you tired. I feel that I'm very tired right now, and tomorrow in the afternoon I have a next travel to beautiful Budapest. And for a reason, I want to pick up there. I want to meet a friend of my parents and pick up documents so I can proceed with my Ukrainian passport.
Also, there's gonna be the second episode from my second day in Romania.
I hope you learned something from this video. So that's the ending of this video, but not the ending of my trip. So stay tuned for more videos, and thank you very much for watching.